I know we ain't came through in a long time and heard that intro. It's been like forever since I came up here. I was like, am I even gonna still know how to work StreamYard since it's been so long since I've been over here? How y'all doing tonight? Hey J Mac. How are you all doing tonight? I just wanted to come on in this way because me and somebody else was trying to figure out tonight how do you drop a link from the regular YouTube. And child, we was just going through that thing, and it's like a headache to try and drop a link or something from over there. Since I ain't talked to nobody and dropped the link in a very, very long time, I said that let me come over here and see if somebody wanted to you know come into the chat or something. So just hold on 1 second because I ain't did this in a little minute. Put that on this station, copy it. This. Okay. All right then. Well, and there it is. So I dropped the link in the chat. So that's just in case somebody wanted to be able to come up and like have a conversation, you know. As usual, I always come on and I don't got much of anything to talk about. I did have some stuff came up earlier today, but I put it over on Lord, I almost said I almost said that other thing that I dare not venture into. That OF, the abbreviation for OF. Yeah, I almost said that. I meant to say I put it on members only. What I woke up to today, and I hurry up and got it up off of me before it became a problem for me today. And I'm grateful for doing that instead of hanging on to something and letting it bother me the way that it does. Um, what else I had going on? Today, usually people always ask me how was my day today. Was today was a good day for me. Um, had some appointments and stuff today, but other than that, um, nothing much going on. Look at me here. It's been so long since I've been over here on this thing, so it's just like I'm looking through stuff over here, and it may not be the right time. Hey, Miss Brooks, how are you? You see, I came through so I can drop the link tonight. I was able to drop the link in the chat on today. So um oh Lord, you got stream. I've been had StreamYard a long time ago. You just ain't never I didn't have it where it showed the logo to it. Because I used to pay for it, but I quit paying for it because they hurry up and hiked it up real fast on you and it was like 40 something dollars. 40 something dollars. You went from 25 paying $25 to 40 something dollars. And then I was just like, do I use Stream? I don't use StreamYard enough to pay that kind of money for it. So I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna no, you don't gotta come up. I'm just having regular old conversations or whatever, and you typing in the chat is just fine enough for me. But StreamYard is I don't use it enough and I don't keep my stuff on StreamYard. I got my own situation that I store my stuff on too. So I don't really find no use in paying for it like that right there to keep it on there 5 hours. They give you 5 hours of storage for free. So I feel like um that's good enough. And I'll just take it from off of there and put it on my my little device and then leave it. $45 who was a stretch, even though it's nice. StreamYard is nice, but who cares about the little ducks sitting up there in the corner? if if you can get it for free, hey duck, he can stay there. He can join us over here. So I to me that's the only difference in it is when you're paying it takes away the logo. When you got the free service, then it ain't up there. Other than that, like I don't know. And to me, it's like the only time that I will come over here is just to be able to drop a link and be able to talk to somebody if they wanted to. Um, I've been feeling like coming on here this way for like the past 2 or 3 days, and then I seen somebody was asking me some questions about it. So I was like, let me go ahead and do it that way, even if it's that she come over here and ask me some questions about going through with StreamYard and everything. But yeah, how I don't I think over here is like I don't know how they show it, and it's like the still the same people. I know it's a different thing when you go vertical on YouTube. It's like it show you it shows it to everybody. It's like you can flick through and just people end up in your chat and stuff like that. Coming on this way is more like a personal. It's like a personal thing. You know, we used to be very, very personal over here, not a whole bunch of people. And I feel like this way, like you don't get the you don't get all the trolls and stuff that you usually get when you come on like this right here. So what's good, Miss Brooks? And anybody else that's in here? I don't know who else is in here. Feel free to type in the chat if you are. Y'all know. Let's come here and look crazy and look at the screen until somebody types something in the chat to start a conversation. Because I had a good day. It wasn't boring. It wasn't a boring day, but it was just a good day. I went out in the garden a little bit, picked some beans and stuff like that, and you know, came right on back in. Did a couple of little other things. But other than that, I ain't have no real exciting day. Exciting days for me is like something. It usually is a bad thing. And I don't like bad things like that. I don't need no headaches and no none of that type stuff. So you know, when things change in a different way, then I'm gonna let y'all know. I've been happy the past couple of days, and for me that's good enough. If I could just stay happy and be at peace. I don't even gotta be happy. If I could just have peace, I'm good. I'm good. And so I've been at peace for hmm, probably about the past 2 weeks. And then right before I came live, then it started raining unexpectedly. I didn't know that it was gonna do that or whatever. But yeah, usually when I come on through the other way, like we start always well, the past couple of nights we've been talking about what's been happening with the fires and stuff over in California. And today I heard that they have a blackout over there. Like a lot of them has lost power or whatever. But I try not to get too far into that because watching stuff like that is usually make my day go downhill or whatever. So and not that I don't think about those people over there, but there's not a whole lot that I can do about the situation. It happened and it's still happening. Um and to me, the more and more I listen to it, it's like a I find it to be like a setup. Like they couldn't have seen this coming. I saw um you didn't have to tell us that you've been happy for a while because your aura reflects it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Um and it's just so when sometimes you get so like your what you call it? What kind of streak would you call it? Like when you having a bad streak or whatever, it's like I almost said a losing streak. When you on a losing streak, then that's what you get used to coming on here for. And then when you get to this place right here, where I'm happy, I'm at peace, but I don't really have anything to tell you what has me. Is there something happening in my life right now that's making me this way? Well, it is something that's even crazy for me to say it that way, but because what's happening to me is I'm finding me. I guess that's like the best thing to say is I'm getting more in touch with who I am, the things that I like to do, instead of so focused on what everybody else got to do, what everybody else need. It's only me that I have to focus on, and for the happiness, I guess that's what I would have to blame because I done took the time and I'm sitting off to myself by myself. You know, except for God sitting on the side of me. Um, and just being in quiet times, and I don't know. I don't know no other way to explain the happiness that I have right now. Um you know how some people be smiling and they be happy and stuff because they got like a car, they got some money, or somebody bought them some roses or some flowers or something like that. No, none of that stuff. None of that stuff ain't happening. But I just feel good. I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. You and I have one other dream about. We finally worked it out. I love Stephanie Mills. Say no more. Your expression shows it. Let me stop, or they gonna be on copyright and be like, we detected a copyright strike in your video. You know when I was singing on the 4th of July, they lit me up and they got me. They was like, yeah, you got a copyright strike. You're gonna share your things. But you know what? When I get those kinds of things, it's like I'm okay. I'm okay with it, and I leave it just the way it is. What I do is I'll go back later and then I'll clip it up and make some shorts or something out of the video or whatever, but I leave it right there where it is because I enjoy singing and stuff sometimes, and sometimes those songs belong to, well, all the time they belong to somebody else. Those are songs that I grew up singing and listening to over and over again. So if they gonna get me and I gotta share with them over there, then let me share with them. A natural high is the best kind of high. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely is. Especially experiencing the other side. You know, you know what I'm talking about. But just to be naturally high is a-okay with me. Sounds like you're finding your peace, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I am finding my peace. I haven't I haven't found anything that like came up against me and try and take it away. I've had a couple of dreams and stuff like that, and I'm just like, the dreams that I had haven't been that good of dream. Those They haven't been good dreams. So it's almost like I'm bracing myself for, okay, when is this going to happen? Um, and just praying for the situation before it come up, because I have, unfortunately, I haven't had a dream that have not came true. And sometimes to have those kinds of dreams and stuff, and you keep seeing the evidence of them coming true, can sometimes be a scary thing. So, but is it taking my peace away? No. But let me tell you something. If I hear screeching tires or something like that in the middle of the night or whatever like that, then it kind of um bothers with my stomach like a little bit like that. But then like it quickly goes away and then come back. But it's like like when you see when you in a car or something and somebody press brakes, but you have brakes over there on your side of the car too, but you ain't really got brakes. It's kind of like that right there. I can't control it. I can't stop it from happening. What's gonna happen is going to happen. It's just, yeah. And I've only had they have not been good dreams. At least not in my opinion. And why am I being warned of it or whatever? I don't even know what to do with it, because I don't know who it's gonna happen to. I don't know who it is. It's just like I seen it right here on my street. But I seen the car in my dream. It hit somebody's house. It didn't show me if the car went straight or if it veered off to the side or whatever, but it went through. Did see a gate, and whose ever house the car went through, it went through the gate and it hit the house. So, but I can't tell you um which house it is. I don't remember what color the house was or no none of that. And I just woke up out of the dream like that. And actually, when I woke up out of the dream, it was screeching tires outside when I woke up from the dream. And it was like 4:30 in the morning. So I don't know. That's the one thing. Everything else I like about living where I live at, but it's like the cars racing through or whatever, because it's anytime you get these people who find that you on a street that there's not a lot of traffic. Oh, this a good place to race at right here. And then like there's a lot of horse riders and stuff out here that ride through the neighborhood and stuff all the time. So it's like, no, I ain't see nothing bad with happening to them or no nothing like that. But you know, you just never know with people driving crazy like that. And this, we don't got one of them streets, where people be hanging out and where the kids hang out in the streets, or no nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that out here. No kids don't hang out. The kids do be out there to go to like the bus stop or something like that, but not nobody, not in the hood. Like where we go and you'll find a little corner just to stand there and communicate with your friends and stuff like that. It ain't none of that out here. So, but yet and still, it can be a dangerous situation. Period. So, but yes, sounds like you're finding your peace, and that's a good thing. Yes, it absolutely is. So, to be honest with you all, y'all already know I always come on here and well, recently I've been coming on here and I don't ever have anything to talk about really. The conversation kind of falls in place via the chat. Talking to people in the chat. And so for me, it's like I'm gonna come on and do what I'm supposed to do, and then if something falls in place, then it falls in place. And if it doesn't, I'm fine with that. That coming on here, and then I'm only on here for 30 minutes. That I came and said hi. That way, I'm still being true to what I said that I want to do. At least come on, hit this live button one time out the day, and you know, I'll say be true to myself, because I said that's what I want to do, but I still ain't said it yet. That I'm making a commitment to come on here every single day, because then a commitment is almost to me like it's a promise that I got to come on here and hit the live button at least once a day, and then I'll be battling with myself again. Well, what if you don't feel like it today? and then that'll be a battle with myself. So um I try not to do that. But I do always want to come on and say, somebody might got a question or something about, I don't know, any and everything, and if that's the case, then if I can help answer the question or start a conversation that can help with whatever question that you got going on, then I'm happy to do that. So, but other than that, I don't have a conversation. And everybody be like, well, why you bought your stuff on here then? Cause I can. Cause I can. So y'all also too, um, I always like to say, hey Shannon, how are you? If you wanted to, I dropped the link. It's already in the chat. If you stroll up, um, you can hit the link if you would like to. Um, but again, I didn't have a whole lot to talk about. I just make sure that I hit the live button, trying to every day. And eventually I will come on here. I will come on here and start back having, you know, my story times or whatever. Right now I just try and stay in whatever it is that I'm feeling like right now. Um and right now there is nothing coming up. I know eventually, like, whatever has been happening in my life or whatever, it will eventually pop up. But right now, I'm enjoying the peace that I'm in because all of those other stories and stuff is stories that was bothering me and everything, keeping me up at nighttime. So I ain't in no rush. I ain't in no rush for the stories to jump back in. Now, if I got a good story to tell about, then that's fine. Don't feel like you're obligated to come on here every day for us. We're here for you and we appreciate you. I definitely do. And I want to say thank you. Well, I appreciate that very, very much. And J Mac, to be honest, I love coming on here. I love talking to people, point blank, period. I do. But I could talk to people every day in my real life, like people that I know personally. I could talk to them every single day. But if you're talking to people every day and sometimes the things that they're going through can be very, very heavy for a person like me because I can feel how somebody's feeling. Um, and it does something to me. It makes me weighed down very, very heavy when I told everybody else's stuff like that. But when I'm talking to people who I don't personally know, I know you because you're here in the chat, you be over here and everything like that. It's a different thing. It's the weight is not so heavy. So um and now I don't forgot what reason that I was saying it. Oh, I know why I was saying it. Um so partly I come on here because I know that this is where I'm supposed to be and not because I feel obligated to the people that are on here. Um, not I don't feel obligated that I have to come on here, but I know I what I do know is this. I absolutely do know that this is where I'm supposed to be. And I know, I already said that on the day when I'm on the day. So it's just like it's a it's now it's like a comfortability I think that's how you say it, a comfortability thing. You know, coming on here and regardless, I hate what you call it that the quiet moment where it's just quiet and ain't nothing being said. Something about that bothers me. I don't know what it is. So that's why I be like, okay then y'all, I'm finna get ready to go because it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And there are quiet times, even when I'm out in the garden and I feel like I'm on here and I'm just in the garden doing the things that that I do in the garden. I brought y'all out in the garden with me. I still feel like, girl, you got people in here and you ain't talking to them or no nothing. So then it's like, go over there and say something to them or whatever. So for me, it's like a comfort. I got to get comfortable with, um, just come on here and be regular smuggler. You know how like if you on the phone with somebody and then they just you know how sometimes even I talk to people and they just sometimes we sitting on the phone and I'll sit there and I'll just be quiet because I didn't make the phone call. So it's just like I'll be waiting for them to say something. But here I'm making the phone call. I'm calling y'all up and say, "Hey, J Mac, girl, how you doing? How you doing today?" And then I'm sitting here quiet. I ain't got nothing to say. So it's kind of like that. And sometimes, just like me, nobody ain't really got nothing to say like right then at the moment. But then it'd be like, "Oh, wait, hold up, wait a minute. The day such and such happened," and somebody can say something as quick as that, and then bam, a whole conversation um starts out. So I don't feel obligated to come on here every day for the people, but trust and believe I do like coming on here to talk to the people. I be searching myself for that because I do from a place of people pleasing. But you got to know that the move that I've been making, I've told y'all, I feel like through this whole thing that I've been through, the hardest person that it's been hard for me to break from being a people pleaser is to my husband. Um, so if I'm in that place, it's like I'm no longer like, if I ain't completely healed in that area, then I'll say I'm like 85%. So but I like talking to people in general. I just don't like the white noise in between where you ain't got nothing to say. So, like that. But I do like coming on here and I like when the people write in the chat and stuff and then somebody write one whole chat. I feel like I've been talking 15 minutes after just the one thing, the one thing that you just wrote in the chat just then. So it's like, it just take one thing for I definitely can do some talking now. For sure, for sure, for sure. I ain't got no issues in that area. It's just that when you come on here, you know, I like real conversations. I really don't like stuff that I can't relate to and all of that stuff. I can't really I can't really do those things. So hopefully everybody is having themselves a great day and their night is ending just as well as their great day was. I like to encourage people over here to grow something out in their garden. And as you grow the stuff in your garden, to you grow along with the things that's in your garden. Today I was very excited to go out in my garden. I just happened to look down at my beans today and I planted them beans, I think about 2.5, probably three, maybe almost 3 months ago. I don't think it's been quite 3 months. But I looked down today and like it had so many beans on it, green beans, that is. Um, I was shocked to see all of those green beans hanging there. It wasn't as many as I thought it was. It was a lot of them on there, but a lot of them are not to the right size yet to be picking them off of there. And I just started to girl, go ahead and pick them. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna let them. I'll let her go. So I pick the ones that I picked today, and then I will probably in about 2 or 3 days, then I'll go back out there and pick more of them. But I got two different kind. I got sweet peas and I got green beans out there. So it'll be one less kind of canned good or frozen vegetable that I have to buy from the grocery store. So that's the other thing that I like to do. And I always tell people, you ain't gotta go and buy a whole bunch of seeds or any of that stuff right there. You can grow you can grow you can grow stuff that you get from out of the grocery store on a any other given day. Um from out of the fresh vegetable section. You can regrow most of that stuff that's over there. All you gotta do is try it, look it up, figure it out, figure out how to do it, and you can regrow it. Get some of your money back. Get some of your money back you don't put into the grocery store. I do understand when you're talking about white noise because I have a radio on all the time in my house. Yeah, sometimes just be that like silent noise. Then you know how some people be like, when you be on the phone and that white noise, it just the noise in between, and they be like, "Hello." I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm still here." I'm still here. And then they get that uncomfortable feeling like, all right, then I'll talk to you later. I'm finna get off the phone. You know. Usually though, I don't have there is I only know a couple of times that I done been on the phone before and it been the white noise in between because it's because whoever I'm talking to on the phone, both of us trying to multitask. We want to be on the phone and talk, but we multitasking, doing whatever it is we do. Even I be on the phone with people who be out in their garden. I'm out in my garden. We both gardening at the same time, and we go back to talking to each other on speakerphone or something like that. Like, child, where you at? Child, I was doing X, Y, and Z and whatever, and then you get your own thing to going. So I just wanted to hit the stream yard tonight. We haven't did it this way, but it was very pleasant being on here without having the trolls come through. Sometimes they can be really funny, but I'm this how I started right here is coming through on StreamYard. And then I feel like we ain't never really had no trolls like that before J Mac, did we? I don't think we ever used to have no trolls or anything like that where we had to block somebody out of the chat or no nothing. But then when you're doing those vertical lives, the vertical lives are good ways for you to be able to, get other people to come in that get your lives and stuff recognized, more people to come in, you to get more subscribers and stuff like that. But it can be a headache in between with all the trolls that's fanning through looking for somebody to get on, somebody nerves to get on as they come through. My day was a good day. I didn't have to shovel snow. Oh, that was nice. I got to see my sister and I drove around for a little bit. I texted friends and told them I'm taking a break. They'll be okay without me. They absolutely will. They absolutely will. Yep. So now just instead of me being on the phone like I used to be all the time, I'm just gonna be on here on the internet and just talk to the whole world instead of just personal people um in my life. So but y'all, if that is it, we done been on here for the 30 minutes. If there's no one that wants to that has anything to say, or want to hit the link or whatever and have a conversation, then it's cool. We done came on here. I did the 30 minutes that I always say that I'm gonna do. And that's fine. That's fine with us. I know Korean sometimes be in the background and she'd be like, girl, keep on talking. And she say I be talking her to sleep. I get a lot of people that be like, girl, I had done fell asleep on you. I be like, okay, then I'll talk to you later. Go ahead and go to bed. To me, I don't have that kind of voice. Actually, when my voice is played back to me, I don't like the way my voice sound. Um, But a lot of people say that I have a calming, soothing voice. Probably everybody except for my kids, because they don't heard me yell too many times. They don't heard me yell too many times, so they don't say the same thing. But you all just make sure you're growing something at all times, and then maybe some other time we gonna come through with some things, you know. I know I'm gonna have some things on my mind sooner or later. It's just here lately, I'm enjoying the smile that I have on my face. And it don't mean the things that I come up with in my mind that they don't they won't have a put a smile on my face, but usually when I come through here, it always be something heavy that I have to be talking about or whatever, or whatever. And so, but I love real conversations. That's what I love. Like that we had two guys had came through one night and they was like, one of them was scared that he was about to have a baby, and he had questions that lit a whole conversation and advice coming from all different kinds of ways and everything. And I love those kind of conversations about what would you do in this moment right here if this happened right there, how would you deal with this situation right there. And to me, it was like he got confirmation because his dad had already given him some advice of what to do. He just didn't, I guess he didn't quite see it the way that his dad seen it. And for him to come on here and get the same information from some women. um, and I say some women because it was quite a bit of us in here talking about it that night, and everybody was in agreement that, man, go ahead and do your thing. Do what your daddy told you to do. He's right. So if that is all, you all, then I'm going to go ahead and end the live, and I will see you all back on here tomorrow. And maybe, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night or tomorrow evening, but I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow, even if I come and hit the link for the live for only 30 minutes. Um, I'll be back. And one of these days we'll come back over here on the stream yard and see what it do. But until then, y'all have an amazing night.